Hey everyone, it's Dr. Hodges, and today I want to do a battle of the bombs. I'm sure everybody out there has seen the different tutorials on how to put on makeup, this, that, and the other. And what I really wanted to do is talk about some different lip balms because one of the things that can happen whenever you go to surgery is your mouth can get dry. That's a common complaint that I'll get from my patients. And so I do recommend that they bring a chapstick or a lip balm with them whenever they're coming to their surgery. Yes, they're going to be getting fluids. Yes, it's going to be important that they're doing their sips of clears while they're in the hospital. However, you still might get some dry, cracky lips. And I promise you, the waxy chapstick, nothing wrong with chapstick, but the waxy stuff that is hospital grade or what they offer you is not going to be anything that you can pick up at Sephora or even at the drugstore. So I just want to go over a little options that you guys might have, from the dupe to the very nice. OMG, my daughter has so many. So I've actually rated her little beauty supply closet. Of all of these that I'm going to show you just a little quick picture of, I think like 5 or 6 are mine, maybe. The rest are all hers because she really likes a lip balm, which is great for her. I mean, she's 10, so she really doesn't need to be all slathered up in makeup. Plus, I'm really finding that these younger kids and their facial aesthetic, they like to have makeup that is really more like a makeup treatment. It's really more like a treatment, not necessarily just straightforward makeup. And now that I'm finding that I'm menopausal, I just turned 50 this year, I'm finding that the makeup that I'm selecting usually has more treatment in it as opposed to it just being a straightforward foundation. I always want to make sure I'm getting the SPF, what have you. But let's kind of get started with some of the mid-range, top range, and then I'm going to show you the dupes, because certainly if you're about to have surgery and you want to get a little lip balm and don't really know what to get, you do not need to go out and buy anything that's 40, 50 bucks. Now, if you want to and treat yourself, go for it. But I promise you, there's probably going to be a dupe for that, okay? So when I was looking at all of the options that we have, I'm finding that a lot of the lip balms that are out there, especially if you go to Sephora, it seems most of them seem to fall within a $20 to $25 range. Now, if you do not want to pay that, a lot of times you can get smaller versions of that lip balm, like in that checkout aisle, right as you're about to leave. I know at Christmas time, I will get like a 4 or 5 pack. So for the cost of, it might be $20, $25. So the cost of one large tube, you can get multiple mini tubes. Another place where you can find some good dupes is actually at Five Below. So they have tons of dupes that are out there, but I right now just want to show you some of my favorites, okay? So let's get started. So all along here, I'm kind of going to go over some of these. These are all going to be in around the $20 to $25 range. These little guys are going to be our dupes. We actually did this as a cheer gift. As a little FYI, you can do this too. We got some e.l.f. lip balms from Ulta. I used a little tack and to make a hole, and then I just fed a key ring through it. And now Margie can put this on her backpack or whatever. You can put it in a gift. But this was a great gift. I think I got this pom-pom, a whole set of like 20 of them, for less than $10 from Amazon. And so I was able to make a little cheer gift for girls. You could even do this for a birthday party. It was maybe like 15 bucks, if that. I don't even know if it would be less than that because for 20 of these pom-poms, it was like $10. So probably for less than 5, 6 bucks each, you can have a cute little key ring. But that's a little FYI. So these are going to be my budgets and my dupes. And these are going to be a couple of my more high-end lip balms that you can try. So let's get started. And I'm going to have some of these more, oh golly, these guys over kind of on this side are my least favorite. And these are going to be my most favorite. So this guy right here is Charlotte Tilbury. It is flavored. This one tastes like peach. This is their Healthy Glow Nectar Oil. It feels really nice on the lips. It's just that the flavor, it's really pungent. And so I don't know if something like this is going to be really good. Plus it's tinted. I mean, who cares if you're in the hospital, if you're wearing a tinted lip balm? The reason why I wouldn't like this is that there are other options in this price range and it has a really strong flavor. I don't think that that's a good idea when you're in the hospital because your sense of smell is going to be heightened. So I don't know if this is really a good option, but it does feel nice on the lips. It's a little bit thinner, but it is not sticky. But whenever it comes to hospital stays, not a good option. This is a plumping lip oil by Patrick Ta. This is very nice. It is not sticky. I think it runs about around $26. Beautiful lip balm, lip gloss. However, it's plumping, it's tingly. Not a good option if you are in the hospital. This is by Laneige. This feels really nice on. This is their, the tip of it actually looks like a donut. I have to tell you, I am not crazy with that applicator tip. It feels good, but I don't like that it's flat. I prefer it would be more rounded or if it was on an angle. Plus, this is actually a really dark lip balm. Here, let me show you. Now, mind you, I'm pasty white, but this is actually just for a lip balm. I mean, it has a really good color if you want this. This is not good for the hospital, but I mean, that's a pretty, well, not dark, but I mean, it's pretty opaque. Like, it's nice if you're trying to go out, but I mean, if you just want something to bring with you to the hospital, you don't need to bring your pretty tinted lip balm. I think the other thing is that it does not have a very strong flavor to it. It's nice, it's subtle, but there's still a flavor. So if I was going to the hospital, I probably would not be grabbing a tinted lip balm, nor would I get one that has a flavor to it. Okay. Now, the next one is this Jizu. This one actually feels really nice on the lips. I can't remember if this one, I mean, it has a sparkle, but I'm like, who cares? There's a little bit, a subtle taste to it. But it is very nice and hydrating, and it is not sticky. I'm telling you, when you're in the hospital, every little thing is going to aggravate the poo-poo out of you. You don't want to be your favorite lip balm because guess what? If it aggravates you in the hospital, when you go home, it's going to be imprinted on your head, and you're going to be like, I don't like this lip balm anymore. So, subtle flavor, this is nice. So this is a maybe. This is a maybe for the hospital. These guys, no good for the hospital. Pretty otherwise. Now, this is like an honorable mention. I'm just going to wipe this off. This is amazing if you're going to go out to the beach or if you're going to be on your boat, if you're going outside, or if you're just running around and running errands. This is by Ultraviolet. It's actually a 50 SPF sunscreen. This does not have a weird sun balm, lip balm flavor. You know, whenever you get the SPF lip balms and they taste really crappy, that is not this. Like, this feels, and it's thick, it feels good. Like, if you have ever had a sunburn and it's gotten on your lips, I mean, it hurts. And I will tell you, this is actually nice, okay? It is, it's not sticky. Do you need an SPF over in your hospital? No, you do not need an SPF. You're going to be inside. But there's really no flavor to this, and there's no scent. This is a good one. This is the Ultraviolet. I like this one. And this one, how much is this guy? $22, so not too bad, not too bad. We could probably do better if you want to go cheaper, but good option for the hospital. Glow Recipe. OMG, Margie loves her Glow Recipe. I'm going to have my Glow Recipe, Mom. Blah, blah, blah. And I have to make sure that she's not getting like alpha hydroxy acids and beta hydroxy acids. She just doesn't need that for her skin. But this is their glass balm. And the Glow Recipe, this is also $22. This feels nice. It's a little thinner than than this one. It has a little bit of flavor. I have to be honest. I'm not a big fan of this. My daughter loves this. All of her friends love this. I'm not a big fan. I think in this price range, I think you can get a better balm. I really do. But it does have a little nice hint of color. I think that that's what she likes because it's not too much. And so if you're young, this is probably a good option. When it comes to the hospital, these do have a flavor. It is certainly not a strong flavor. Like this has a strong flavor. No. I don't know if I would do this one to the hospital again. Flavor, you really want to stick to unscented or no flavor. I'm not sure if this comes in an unflavored. If it does, and you like a little bit thinner of a balm, this might be a good option. For me, though, I'm not a big fan of it. It's still a good product, but it's not for me. Okay. Now, this is what everybody talks about with their holy grail. This is the Laneige lip mask. The downside, this is really good. The downside with this is you gotta dig in the pot to put it on your lips, either with your finger or with this little doodad thing. Now, I'll tell you, that feels amazing. I'm just slapping it all on. And this flavor is pink lemonade. It's not strong, but I will tell you, you may not want something, again, that is flavored. The other thing is you're going to be in the hospital. Remember, no 5-second rule. Do y'all know what I mean by that? Like, you know, if like you have a treat and you drop it on the floor, you got 5 seconds to pick it up and it's going to be okay. Yeah, that rule does not apply when you're in the hospital. Because of that, I don't know if you really want to be digging your finger into a pot. So even though this is lovely, I literally put this on every night before I go to bed. I love this. I love this one at night, and I love this one at night. I don't think that this is really a good option, though, when you're going to the hospital. One, it's a pot. It's not easy to put on. I mean, you're just going to be like, put it on. That's what you want. There's too much to it. So I probably would leave your pot of any of the lip masks. There are dupes for this. There are dupes for this at Trader Joe's. There are dupes of this at Five Below. I believe that Elf even has a dupe for it. They're actually all really good. There was a dupe that I had gotten off of Amazon, but I wasn't crazy about the texture. But again, for the hospital, don't think it's a good option because you're having to dig in the pot. Not good. Plus, there's a little bit of a flavor. That's one of my, don't know if that's the best. Okay. Now we're coming into the ones that I like really like. And Rhode actually it comes in an unflavored. Now, this one is tinted and has a flavor. I would not recommend that for the hospital, but all of them have the same formulation. And, ooh, this one feels good on the lips. It's a good one. But, you don't need it tinted. You don't need it scented or flavored. But they do make them unscented, unflavored, and they make them clear. This is a good option in the Rhode. Let me see with my little notes. $20. Okay, not too bad. So this is a keeper. Like that. I actually prefer, and for a long time I always gave Margie a hard time. I'm like, you always want blah, 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 blah. But I actually am really liking the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. I actually prefer the balm to the pot. This is a good option. What I like actually even about this, I have like the little miniature version. That's the one I got. She has, of course, the big one. This one feels really, really good. My lips will be cracked at night. And if I go to sleep with this, I actually think this is smooth. This is a little thinner than this. This has a hint of a vanilla flavor. I don't think that Laneige comes in an unflavored. So that's just a little something to think about. If you were going to do a Laneige, I would recommend that you do the vanilla. It is a very, very subtle flavor, okay? This feels very nice on the lips. And if you can get a gift pack, I mean, maybe you can split it up and you keep one for you and you can give the other for gifts. But this is an option, okay? That's a keeper. I like that one. The last two are my favorites and would probably be the top two that I would recommend that you try if you're going to the hospital. Now, I saw this one online. There's an influencer that I follow. Her name is Abby something or another, and she has this beautiful big head of hair, and she has, Abby Young, that's it. And she has this whole method for making your hair beautiful, and I got half the products, and it's great. And she talked about this Edam. What I like about this, I love the applicator. See how the applicator is kind of slanted. I really like that. It's nice, it's wide, it feels good on the lips. This has a nice non-sticky consistency and also no flavor, no color. And so when you put it on, ooh, it feels good. Feels so good. This will also, I like this one. Now, Marge is not a fan of this one. She thinks it's a little too thick. I like it, pardon me, but I'm also 50. So there you go. I'm a little bit more dry. But I love this one. If you really need some moisture in your lips to really help, not just as a barrier, but to really start to treat, this is excellent. And then finally is my Clinique. I will tell y'all. Now, again, this is not Margie's favorite. Hands down, this is my favorite. The downside with this is that this is as big. With the Edam, look how much more you get with this guy. So with the Clinique, it's just a much smaller volume. And these two, let's see, the Edam is 24 and where am I looking for? This guy is, the Clinique is like $20, $25. Where's my, $23. The problem is that it's like half the size. I love this. I have one, like my key ring has like a little pouchette and this can fit right in there. This, unfortunately, this is the only size it comes in, is the same size as the Travel Laneige. See how that's kind of, that is the only downside, but I will tell you, hands down, when my lips are feeling bad, I will reach for this every time. And I have been, this is the one that I measure. Oh, it feels so good. I measure all of the different lip balms and I compare them all to this guy. I mean, it's the best. The downside though is that I go through a whole bunch of this because it's just a small volume. So Clinique, if you can make a bigger volume, please hear me out. I'll buy it. I need a bigger volume. So of all of like that mid-range that I just showed you, like these 5 are going to be, let me turn this one around. These 5 are going to be my favorite, okay? With these being my top 2, this being my top. I love it. I love this. And this is the one that has come closest to this. Even whenever I'm looking at the dupes and even whenever I'm looking at the lip balms I'm going to go over in just a moment, they're in the like $40. This really is my favorite. It's just, it stinks that it's just a smaller volume. Okay. Now, whenever we're talking about our larger $40 volume, of course, and I realize they're actually all Dior, and Dior has some wonderful lip products. There is the viral lip oil. This is not mine. This is my daughter's. Now, does this feel good? Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels good. But can I tell you something? Doesn't feel as good as this, honestly. But if I was doing a cute lip and I wanted a little extra moisture, this would be good on top. I think one of the things that I don't like if you're going to the hospital, I don't like if if you have like two pieces. I feel like this is too much out in the open. Does that make sense? Like, I really think it's better if you choose a balm or something that just has a lid and you go directly to your lip. I don't think that this is a good, something like this, even with the dupe, I don't think that that's a good option for the hospital. Also, Dior, I love these. They have their lip glow butters. Plus, isn't that cute, the little charm? And when you're done with it, you can put the charm on like a book bag or something, and there you go. Now, these feel really good. It tastes a little minty. They're cute. I love these. I use them all the time. I keep some of these always in my purse. I have it in every color. Margie has the pink one. This is clear. I have one that's like a purpley sparkly one, and I have a brown one. I love them. I put them over like a lipstick. But I will tell you, this and this and this, they're all $42. You do not need that, not when you're going to the hospital. They are lovely lipsticks, though, if you want something whenever you get back to the house. Now this is a lip balm. It's kind of cool. It's supposed to like change colors. My lips, it gets a little pink. This came, I did not buy this. This came like in a gift pack. And so, I mean, I would not have paid $42 just for straight up lip balm. This feels nice. This feels lovely. I don't know if you need to spend $42 for it though. And it does come in different colors. There's no flavor. This is a really good option for the hospital if you want to spend $42. I don't think you can do that. I mean, like, you can buy 2 of these. And this is way better than this. Okay? Now let's get into some dupes. I literally just got back from Trader Joe's because I saw something online, and I love a good dupe. And they had a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro. Oh, crumb. I can't remember. Whatever the one is in the purple bottle. It's one of Margie's favorites. And it smells just like that foaming body oil. Let me go get it. Hang on. Okay. This. Literally, I just picked this up. It was $5.99 for this big jug for 16 fluid ounces. It smells exactly like Margie's purple one that we have in the shower. So, great option. There's still a whole bunch of these at Trader Joe's if you like this scent. And one other little side note, if you're doing a little self-care, I have my Baccarat Rouge. Love it! If you want a body wash that looks, well, not looks, but smells complimentary to this, this is men's body wash. White, jasmine, amber. This is the only body wash that I use. I use this in like some like Dove soap or I love Olive Olay soap. Oh my gosh. You need a layer. I realize I'm digressing. This, the best dupe for Baccarat Rouge if you want to do a body wash. You want to use this one. Whatever the number is for Sol de Janeiro, the purple shower oil that foams, get this one from Trader Joe's. $5.99 for 16 ounces. $5.99. I literally rushed out there. And then they also had a body cream, but they were out of that. And that body cream smelled like that. All right. Let's see. What else? I digress. I do this all the time. Oh, yeah. So let's talk about some of the dupes, because you don't want to be spending $42 for these if you're going to the hospital. And maybe you don't want to spend $20 for these. Maybe you're like, listen, I'm already paying my deductible. Am I out of pocket? Give me a break. So let me give you a break. If you want a tried and true, look how cute that is. Get the e.l.f. Squeeze Me Lip Balm. It comes in different flavors. It does come in an unflavored, but then if you can't find that one because they're sometimes out of stock, they have vanilla. It feels good. It'll do the trick for you. There is a hint of flavor. I think this is the vanilla. Oh, this one's peach. It barely has any kind of flavor. Vanilla might be a little bit better. This feels good. And this is $4. $4. And if you get it from CVS and if you've been getting it like your CVS bucks, even better. This, great option. This is a really good dupe for this. And this is also a really good dupe for the Laneige. So $4, $20. You do the math. Also, e.l.f. They have their version of lip oil. This lip oil is the dupe for this stuff. Let me wipe this off. This is the e.l.f. lip oil. Can I be honest? It's not as shiny. It feels about the same. Well, the Dior is like a little richer. Neither one of these are super high shine though, but if you like lip oil, that's good. Again, this, not good for the hospital. There is a little bit of a flavor and you certainly don't want your lips tingly. And then finally, now I don't have the little round ball, but this is just the EOS, the Evolution of Smooth Lip Balm. I think this is like $3 or $4. Way better and smoother compared to chapstick. This feels nice. The only thing is I would try to see, now this one has a flavor of raspberry. I know that they make these lip balms that are, have no flavor. This is a little bit stronger flavor. Make sure that you get one that's unscented or unflavored. But if you're looking for a cheap route, Evolution of Smooth, and Evolution of Smooth, remember they even have those little round balls and you just roll it on your lip. That's good too. Make sure you get unscented. You can get it in a stick or you can get just the e.l.f. lip balm. These are great. They're small. You can just throw them in your bag. This would be, both of these are really good options for the hospital. And then these two are going to be really good options for the hospital. So there you go. I've just been going on and on and on just to let you know that there's about 4 that I really, really like. I mean, I actually love all of these. All of these are in my arsenal. All of these I have and have used at various times. They're really all good, wonderful products. But if you are looking for something to take to the hospital, the biggest thing is make sure there's just a cap and not a wand. You just want it easy to put on, number 1. And then number 2, make sure that it's unscented and no flavor. Okay? So, happy glossing up and keep those lips nice and puckered and moist. And it'll make your stay in the hospital a bit more pleasant.